So, with your mom suggesting the $1,600 go towards a visit to New Zealand, have you looked into the price of what it would actually be? Obviously, you can't get a plane ticket there right this minute, but you can probably find approximate values of airfare to. Oh yeah, Hapkido's good exercise. He'll be skinny as hell.
I think we're about to lose the duck again.
Yeah, she just cut out in mid-sentence there. I suspect her power flicker became a little more than a threat.
And gone. Yep.
Yeah, it might happen to you and me yet.
Or one of us and not the other, which will be more confusing.
It was so bizarre when that happened the other day. For fuck's sakes. No, we're 2 minutes apart. If I lose internet, he loses internet. That's how it works. Go over there, pull his plug myself.
And I was skirting the line, too.
God, you were so close.
Just move the computer onto the other side of the room.
Yeah, walk across the room, your Bluetooth headset suddenly loses power. That doesn't even make sense. It's not plugged in. Holy crap. That worked. Alright, I need more space. Cracked, mossy, none of the above. Beets, wheat, potatoes, there we go. Yeah, we figured as much. The way you just cut off in mid-sentence. It was another power cut, of course. A power outage. Tattooed fuckwits! Cut your power! Alrighty, have fun chatting with Dan the Man. Ask him how much for a plane ticket.
And why he's not funding it.
You know, a gentleman would help.
I'm starting to believe there are gentlemen on the internet.
There might be gentlemen, but they're certainly not gentlemen. Like, I would consider you to be gentle. I don't know if I'd consider you to be a gentleman.
What are you talking about? I'd be the first one to hold the door open for my wife if she fell through it.
believe it's supposed to be I'd be the first one to hold the manhole cover for my wife if she would fall through it. Come on, you're better than this.
My goodness, that sounds like a lot of skeletons. At least I was smart enough to make sure my health was full this time.
Well, and you do have the airlock down there, so you can open and close the door and control the burst of trouble.
Yeah, bringing them into the airlock wasn't a bad idea last time. Letting them filter in. Seriously considering that way again.
Well, when you've got more than a certain number of them, it becomes the only option. Well, you heard it here first, Aroha. He would absolutely hold the door open for his wife to fall through. And now I've got size gentleman playing in my head. Might have to take a wee break later and listen to that. Eat, cows, eat to your doom. Wow, it looks like there might still be room in there if I fed a few more chickens. Oh yeah, I could easily fit at least 2 more chickens in there. There. I feel like I've pretty well gone full Tokyo on those chickens. Did I seriously leave my shulker box over there? You should dump Reese and take up with Chubby anyway. That's what all the cool kids are doing.
Who's what now?
Nothing. None of your concern. I wonder if there's a better way to do this. Looks like I should be able to do an automatic pig farm like I did with the cows or chickens.
I'm back. I'm back.
Are you guys having like a storm there, or what's causing the problem?
Well, the power out was out that time. I heard a few sirens, but no, not having anything in particular. And we've got underground power lines too, so it's got to be like someone's crashed into a transformer or something like that.
Something seismic.
Or the economy is just terrible.
Crashing so hard it's actually shaking the very ground. I like that one.
Oh,
that one's dramatic.
We love the dramatic.
I do. Better you know it, I do.
Damn, only a leather helmet and a gold helmet. You chintzy buggers.
You know, I don't use the F word lightly, Chabby, but I do have to say you are kind of a failure. There's no other way to put it.
Yeah, I'm gonna second that.
I mean, in the grand scheme of getting chainmail gear, there's winners, and then there's what you're doing.
What's worse is that's the only piece left I need to fix up.
Fucking figures, you know.
Right.
What?
Your do.
Don't you talk about my doo-doo. It's just dirty.
Why not?
I said, that's just dirty.
No, but I work with doo-doo.
I know. You think you'd want to take a break from it when you get home, you twisted deviant.
Didn't you know that by now?
That you're into adult diapers and adult babies and diaper play? No, I didn't.
Yeah, I remember Reese told us.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, he told us. He sent us a picture. Oh. I could have lived a long and happy life without seeing that.
Do you have a golem sticking his head up in your...
I don't know why. He spawned in the ground in here, and I don't know how to get him out without making him angry and having him punch me repeatedly. So he just lives in the ground in my carrot farm.
What do you have in your carrot farm?
A golem, an iron golem spawned down in my carrot farm, and the silly bastard is buried up to his shoulders. It looks like Wild West when they used to bury guys up to their necks and leave them for the fucking ants to eat. Here, I'll show you. And he just looks up at me with those big yellow eyes, and he's like, "Hi, what can I do for you?" Well, it appears not much. How you doing, though?
So if he's that buried, just attack him. He shouldn't do anything.
He'll punch me back, and then I'll have the other golems get angry that are upstairs and not Scott.
Can they get to you?
No, but when I go up there, then I'll have to kill them. And I don't want to start that because it affects the reputation you have with the townspeople.
Okay. Do you want to stay there? I'll come arrow him until he's dead.
No, I mean he's not hurting anything, and it's a hell of an anomaly. He's just
It's kind of in the way.
he's just spawned in the ground. No, I mean I just harvested both of the carrot patches he's sort of in.
You decide you want rid of them. I can do it for you. That way they can be mad at me and not you.
No, I appreciate it. I don't really know if I need to get rid of them. I might show it to Mushy and see what he says, because I've seen other people who've had this setup and never ended up with iron golems stuck in their crop plot. I also don't know where the villager went that was down here. So maybe the villager turned into the iron golem.
I guess anything's possible.
Looks like you've got some iron golems on the other side of the glass too.
Yeah, a whole bunch of them spawned in that corner. I've got 4 of them, 5 of them up here in this corner. There's one over by the market. There's 2 over by the teleport landing. There's one over by the bee farm. There's one in the teleport. Okay, that's a new one. I don't remember him being there before. I mean, like, if I attack that one, I've got a lot of iron golems to consider. And the collateral damage that will inevitably happen to some of the townsfolk, so... Alright, it's daylight, my bees. It's time for you guys to get freaky with some flowers. Here you go.
You'd love to get freaky with some flowers.
Yeah, baby. Toss them flowers. Well, I'm 1/16th bee. My mom's
Wait, what?
My mom's grandmother was bee.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm a 1/16th bee on my mom's side.
Hmm.
Oh, you guys over here? Have I fed you? I have not. I have now. Yeah, but all the bees are getting freaky.
No, you haven't fed me.
Feed the bees and make them do the nasty. Do. Alright, anybody else need to be fed? There we go. I knew there'd be more.
Yeah, me.
Haroha, watch for it, watch for it. There goes the world. Give it another 30 seconds, it'll come around again.
Is it revolving around her? Weird. Wow, this bee is all lethargic. Must have worn out his poor little bee peen.
I don't know why I find it funny.
It's an actual thing that happens. Male bees have sex once and then they die. It's very similar to how the stinger is designed. It rips off and continues pumping after the bees have separated. And then the male bee goes off and dies, and the queen goes off and has a hive.
That's something I didn't need to know.
It's crazy, weird nature stuff. It's just the way it is.
That's something I didn't need to know.
Liar.
But now you do, and don't you feel better for it?
Knowledge is power.
No.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
knowledge is.
Look at me basking in the bees. Hey. Who's dying? Get out of the pumpkin. Oh, a pumpkin spawned in over one of the bees. That's not fair. Poor guy. Alright, here. Let's get the flowers out of the pumpkin. That's how I keep losing bees. The pumpkins spawn in and crush them. That makes a lot of sense. Well, that solved that mystery. I'm just gonna stand here and bathe in your buzz.
How mysterious.
What confuses the Aroha?
The pumpkin squishing the bee.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it does that.
The pumpkin is almost
Pumpkins are jerks.
The pumpkin what?
It's the same size as the bee.
I said pumpkins are jerks.
The pumpkin's got a few pounds on the bee.
But they're the same size.
No, they're not. The bees are smaller.
In Minecraft, they're the same size.
Nope, they're smaller.
They're
Trust
pretty
me.
much the same size.
They're close, but they're very noticeably smaller. A bee is about a third of a block.
So, Aroha, who's Booty 5?
That was meant to be booty, and it didn't quite work.
It was not Booty 5 anyway. It's Boy 5.
A typo.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna dissect this, let's fully dissect this.
I was just wondering if she's making like a Johnny 5 reference or something.
Number Bowie 5.
I don't know who Johnny 5 is, so...
What a sad life you must have led, not knowing who Johnny 5 is. God, what is child abuse like, really? I mean, is it as horrible as they say?
Yes.
You heard it here first, folks. Child abuse in New Zealand. Details after this commercial break. Jabby, that's your cue.
I wasn't listening.
Can someone help my nose, please?
You could get your mum to do the Eskimo thing.
Eskimo thing?
Yeah, Eskimo mothers, when their children have a clogged nose, they just basically form a seal on it with their mouth, suck, and decongest the child's nose that way.
The proper term, the politically correct term is Inuit.
Fuck, Eskimo, Inuit, it's the same thing. Neither of them are derogatory. Don't be like that.
What did I do?
Exactly.
Sit on me.
What did you do?
You sit on me.
You fell on me. Alright, so I'm going to have to cook some of this stuff because I'm running out of space for it. Oh, I know what I wanted. I wanted to grab that. Wrong one. Let's try that again. There we go. Need one of you, one of you. There we go.
Well, I'm sure the wife will be glad to know she has a backup.
Hey, honey, you're replaceable.
I got her believing she's replaceable for a good piece of cheese.
I'd buy that. I mean, to be fair, I've met your wife, so I feel like I have inside information on this.
Well, you also know cheese.
That's I also know your complex relationship with cheese.
Nothing complex. It's innocent.
Let me guess. Cherry loves cheese. Cheese puts weight on Cherry.
It's a troubling relationship between you and cheese. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie for you or anybody. Not the internet. None of them.
Oh.
I told you the check bounced. I'm not lying for you.
And I told you you took too long to cash it.
You dirty hooker. Gunpowder. Yes, let's do that. I don't have a bunch of crap there. Alright, so I still need to come up with like 13 things to put in the box.
Oh, why is this breaking into a conversation?
Why is what breaking into a conversation?
With stance.
Oh. Just tell him I can't talk Minecrafting. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I haven't put cactus in there.
You're forgetting me. You haven't taken me anywhere interesting.
I would if you dress yourself up a bit. I don't want to be ashamed when I go out places.
I never knew you got ashamed.
I don't, but why take that risk? We all know I don't have a sense of shame. I got a sense of style, I got a sense of humor, I got a sense of timing. I ain't got a sense of shame. What am I forgetting to throw in the fire?
I'd say me, but that'd hurt.
No, and I don't know how much runic energy I'm going to get for that. Also, we don't want to throw you in the fire.
I'd probably be worth like 1 runic energy.
No, at least 4. You're as good as andesite.
No.
You don't think you're as good as andesite?
I think you're better. At least granite material.
They're worth the same. Why is it thundering so much? Oh my god.
In real life and in game now.
Yeah, it's just going off non-stop. Alright, I'm curious if a glass bottle is worth burning for runic.
No.
No? What are they worth?
Jackal.
We get a jackal.
So they're effectively
Like,
no different than what you get for sand.
I can't. It was maybe 5 energy. It really wasn't worth it. I just send all my glass bottles back to Cherry.
But what about the jackal?
Sorry, I haven't found a jackal yet.
She lied just to get your hopes up.
I didn't lie. Cherry misheard.
I stand by my statement.
I didn't lie. Cherry misheard.
I said I stand by my statement.
Can't I have another point of view?
Right, but you're trying to convince me, and I'm not convinced. Stop trying to
I
badger
don't have to
me.
convince you.
Stop badgering me.
You're a badger now.
I'm deeply uncomfortable
Shut
with
up, both of you.
all this sexual tension.
Sexual who what now?
I know, right?
Well, next bathroom break, go rub one out, you'll be fine.
Yeah, Roja.
I think he was talking to you.
I stand by my statement. Oh, man. So I'm getting like 2,000 runic energy cooking those spider webs.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
That's a ton of energy.
Yeah, I went from like constantly having issues with my runic energy to not to I've got like 60,000 runic at the moment.
Oh, 60,000 is a problem for me.
Yeah, see, I was right down at 0.
Yeah, like if I get down to 60, I know I need to go top up. So I was ranging between about 400 and 60,000. Now I'm sitting at 1.2 million, and I should be good for a while. I'm just cooking things right now, and it's very slowly climbing. The server appears to be having some slight lag issues.
Hey, I'm no longer the first slot in the store. Woo!
Oh, that finally wore out.
Sure did.
Nobody's got anything interesting for sale these days.
Yeah, not really. So when I get a chance, I gotta make some regen and some water breathing. Is there any way without sleeping that we can kill the thunder?
We gotta sleep to pass the storm.
The AFK on my side won't work because I wanted to go over and fight some phantoms.
No, if you're part of a night that passes, it resets your phantom counter.
So, okay, so if I AFK or sleep, they both work towards the phantoms?
Yeah. Well, I just went up by 375,000 runic.
Well, that's not going to happen, so let's just pass the storm then.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a little more profitable than I expected. go. I'm at 1.4 million runic. That should keep me out of trouble.
Can I borrow some of that runic?
I'd like to borrow a cup of runic, please. Please, sir. Alms for the poor. Alright, so now... I almost forgot about this little project. You okay there, Cletus?
Yep. Would you like to fight with some Civ 5 again?
You feeling up to it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Give me like 20...
I got nothing.
Okay. Give me like 20 minutes or so. I'm just starting a bit of a project here.
I got really nothing here to do now, so.
You put all
Do you
your
need
eggs
me to-
in the phantom basket?
Well, I'd have to wait how many nights for that?
That is true.
Everything's sorted, and I went down and cleared up the skeletons, so.
Do you need me to come back in and give you something to do?
No, I'm sure I can find things.
It sounded like you wanted help.
I have things I can't. I guess if you live here now, I no longer need my ninja gear to come scare you, so I'll get rid of that.
Your ninja gear?
I tell you, I took a bunch of leather, dyed it all up black. I'd change when I went over there, and I'd be like, ninja! So I wasn't the glowing, blue of the diamond. It worked a few times, and then sort of lost interest after that.
Alright, we're gonna need some stairs.
I just feel now that we got back in there and we sort of got ourselves sorted, we might as well and try and put a little bit in once or twice a week, sort of that we're not so, what were we doing 2 months ago?
Yeah, a little less of the cluelessness next time.
Exactly.
Nope, makes sense to me. I'm gonna try and get this pillar figured out for underneath my stables, and then we can head over that way.
Take your time. I found something to do in the meanwhile. So.
Okay.
All these leather armors I can be combining to go then break them down and get the actual leather from them. So.
Oh yeah.
Sounded like a great idea at the time until they all built up forever.
It doesn't take long to go through them though.
As I'm doing it now, it's not. So. Almost kind of feels like playing a matching game.
Match 3. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this needs to come out to here.
So I'm being told someone's on holidays this week.
Yep.
Someone who? Not digital.
No rest for the wicked.
Someone I know?
I don't know. Does she qualify as knowing?
Heard of it passing?
Yeah, I feel like passing acquaintance might be a better description. Well-wisher in well-wisher in that she wishes this person no specific harm.
Probably vice versa.
Not Bardus.
You couldn't pick Bardus out of a lineup.
I couldn't pick you out of a lineup, to be fair.
That's probably true. Her vision is not what it used to be. Yeah, I don't know if we're at liberty to divulge who.
No, once I said the comment, I realized I said it out loud, so.
Yeah.
That was on me.
Let's just put this whole unfortunate slip up behind us. Not talk at all about how Chubby's a horrible person who's gonna end up paying for that careless remark.
Yeah, I feel life will go on just fine, but sure.
You would, you monster.
I think the word is heathen. Thank you.
You always bitch and complain about that word.
You be nice to my chubby now.
He's a fucking heathen.
You be nice to my chubby.
He's a feckin' heathen.
Digital.
Shabby's a feckin' heathen. Dirty heathen
Digital.
gorilla. Big smelly ugly monkey.
Do I have to send you to the naughty corner?
Is that where your cousin is?
I'd recommend with pants. I'd recommend with pants.
Of course he'd have pants on. He wouldn't be allowed to take them off.
You'd think that. You'd be wrong.
Don't underestimate.
Oh, I wouldn't underestimate him.
Look, if the police couldn't convince me to keep my pants on, what chance do you figure you have?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, won't we?
I don't have a lot of faith in this working out the way you're hoping.
I think it's going to.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Well, I don't, because I know exactly what I intend to do.
Yeah, but you don't know what I planned.
The hell is that noise?
That is her phone going
My
off.
phone.
I was like, headset, are you dying?
I recognize the sound, but I can't remember what program that's from.
It's from my phone.
Well, yeah, but it's a notification sound for a specific program, isn't it?
No.
I thought it was.
Is that a website letting you know that the new porn that you like is in?
It's pizza
No.
time?
I wish it was pizza time.
Yeah, you really do seem like more of a beer and pizza type of person, and your parents are more of a caviar and
Wine.
Yeah, exactly. Wine, caviar, and
You beer.
well, fine. You can just go thirsty.
What did you say?
Ew, beer.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, beer. Okay.
Oh, was it ooh or ew?
I think it's EW.
Yeah, I don't like beer. I'll happily take a rum and coke.
Yeah, that was me yesterday. And then I realized I only had like 5 hours sleep, so a rum and coke was a fucking terrible idea after being out in the pool in the heat for like an hour. Went inside, sat down for supper, and I'm like, I don't even want to fucking eat. I just want to nap. My mom's like, not enough sleep? I'm like, no, too much rum. Yeah,
Do they usually offer up alcoholic drinks at your parents when you guys go?
oh, fuck all the time.
Ah.
I would be confused and concerned if my dad didn't offer me booze.
He offered it to Ryan and I once when he showed up. He's like, guys want a drink? We're like,
Yeah, he's of the generation that believes in good hospitality. It's just, it's not optional. You offer your guests a beverage. That is how you show them that they are welcome, as opposed to a customer or an interloper who's unwelcome.
yeah, exactly.
Same as Russell, really. I imagine the two of them have a lot more in common than even Zook and I do.
Oh, I'm sure they'd get along swimmingly.
I don't know that my dad's much for baseball, but the beer side of things he could definitely get behind, and I feel like anybody who could get behind the beer side of things is okay in Russell's book.
That's good. Yeah, exactly.
Russell's not going to complain. I mean, the names like Russell and Frank, they're of a generation. There's no other way to put it.
We come back and he's like, I'm like, there goes the off ramp to my house. He's like, oh yeah, we're going back for a beer or two. I'm like, all right then.
That's Russell. You kept him company on the run. He's going to thank you.
Yeah, I do the laundry. I keep him company. He's like, you've earned your beer. He always says that when I come over.
He's not even saying the part that he's thinking. You keep my daughter out of the house. You earned a beer.
She made some sort of comment about divorce, and he looks around. He's like, so I get to choose which one of you comes over afterwards, right?
Yep, that's Russell. Oh, fuck. I get to choose which one of you. Just remember what he said, honey. If you divorce me, I keep your father.
I really want to come over now.
Oh god, Russell's people.
I just start smiling. I get up. I'm like, so another beer, Russell? He's like, certainly. I'm like, I just look over at the wife. And she's like, shut up.
Yeah, exactly. You're a dick. What? I'm not the one who said it. I'm allowed to enjoy it. I didn't say it. Did you tell Zook about that?
No, not yet. He's been there and seen that sort of thing, though.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise him at all, but it'd probably entertain him.
Oh yeah. Steph used to get a kick out of me declaring myself the favorite.
The favorite of Russell and
Jocelyn, yeah.
Jocelyn. I was going to call her Josie, and I'm like, God, it just feels so weird and awkward. Like, I didn't know her well enough. That doesn't fit.
Yeah, Zook never made a comment either way. I don't know if he actually thought it was funny, but Steph and her mom thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't be all that off-put or irritated by that comment, because he would be more entertained by the fact that Steph is off-put and irritated by it. I feel like as long as you're making her uncomfortable with the statement, he's fine with it.
Well, her dad will joke. We'll get there, and he's like, oh, you brought Steph. I'm like, yep.
You brought Steph.
Hey ho, hey ho, it's off to work I go.
Oh, you have to go back to work yet?
Work in Minecraft.
Okay. Like, you just logged into Minecraft. Why?
My Minecraft work. You know, the stuff that Chevy makes me do.
Stuff that he bitches
This is
about.
Make's business.
And then bitches about not having. Yeah. He's a confusing spouse, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, go sit down and compare notes with the wife. I'm sure you'll have a never-ending stuff to complain about.
You don't bring me flowers.
That's because you wouldn't stop eating them.
Flowers. Five, 4, 3, 2, and dirt. Alright, that's all built back up. Looks good there. This can have its dirt back. Let's pull out. I really wish those camels would stop hawking and snorting and firing boogers everywhere. They're so gross.
Yeah, even just the sound.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Yes, I've had to cough stuff up before. Yes, that is the exact fucking sound I made. Do I like it? No! It doesn't mean I want to hear it.
Okay, this is weird. You aren't properly trained in salvaging, okay? You were only able to get 3 leather from the leather helmet. I don't know. I think 3 leather is pretty good from the helmet.
Maybe when it's higher, you get more?
What is salvage under? Is that actually a category?
Yeah, it's like a sub-skill of repair.
Oh, okay. So once my repair is high enough, there's a chance I can get better odds off this. Okay. I don't know. I still think 3 is pretty good.
Yeah, like 3 sounds fine to me.
I'm satisfied with that.
See ya, boy. 5.
Don't disassemble, boy. 5.
No disassemble. Number boy 5.
You'll be pleased, Chevy. I just found myself another cave.
Well, they're out there. Yeah, I just got 40 leather from taking out, let's see, maybe 2, 4, 6, 7 pieces of leather armor that were full.
Just imagine if you
I
were
don't think
properly
there's
trained.
anything wrong. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Just imagine. Ah, fuck. That was not the button I meant to fucking use. Alright, where'd all my stone go? Down here?
The stone ran away?
I don't know where the fuck it went.
The very next day.
I dug and it got removed, and now I have no idea where the fuck it is. Well, that's problem because I don't have the same material to replace it with. It appears to have disappeared entirely. Didn't land on the ground, didn't land in the water, it's not in my inventory.
Oh, out of curiosity, Digital, are you at 1,000 mining yet?
Yep.
Welcome to the club.
I know, right? The air's pretty thin up here.
I know.
La-di-da.
He's not bitter.
Not at all.
Okay, this and this.
Is it just me or is there a little bit of server lag?
Yeah, I'm seeing it too.
Me as well.
But it's not just me.
There we go. Now I gotta fill
For what
this.
it's worth, you should be glad we don't have the energy to make you think it's just you.
I'm glad. I really am.
Okay, so now I need gravel and stone. Okay, gravel, dirt. I think the rest of that was stone. Goodbye, cat. Off the ledge with you.
Cat? Oh, cat.
Goodbye, cat. I tried to get you off the ledge before, and you keep finding your way back onto it, so now you can go sit at the bottom of the cliff instead of annoying me.
I think I've explored a little bit of this cave system before.
Quite possible.
Indeed, I'm not that far from Chadley's place, so...
No. Our place.
I feel like I don't really contribute to the upkeep of the house. You do all the designing.
You bring me the materials to design.
That's true, I suppose.
It's neat how much XP you can actually get off this stuff by grinding it.
I know, it's kind of surprising. I didn't expect to get a whole hell of a lot, and sometimes it's like, well, alright, that's enough to go and enchant a thing. Okay, I've got that stuff. Maybe I'll put that in here.